Hi everybody, it's Lisa Moore with Lumen Marketing and Communications. And coming to you today, I want to talk about a brand new video series that we're kicking off, where we'll be sharing with you in the coming weeks some helpful tips and resources that your business can use to weather the storm that we find ourselves in all of a sudden. Today's topic, we're going to talk a little bit about communication. Obviously, we're living in a really unprecedented time. Feels like life is flipped upside down. Things are changing by the hour, our hourly basis, and it's a lot to wrap your head around. And it might not seem like an appropriate time to be talking about marketing. You definitely don't want your business or your brand to come across as being opportunistic. But we're also concerned about the health of the economy, and that economic recovery is going to depend on businesses regaining their health, and marketing is a big part of that. So as emotionally fatigued as we feel and how everything is so uncertain right now, it's actually not the time to stop communicating and go dark and stop reaching out. Should you adjust your message and what you're saying right now? Absolutely yes. But should you go quiet? No. You need to keep communicating. People get confused, their confidence goes down when communication stops or when communication is unclear. If we didn't understand this concept before, we definitely do now at a gut level. And it's hard to not feel like we're in the dark these days. So instead, what you and your business need to do is you need to shine a light into that darkness. So when it comes to your customers, you need to focus on the relationships and the human side of things. Pick up the phone, call them, ask them how they're feeling. Ask how it's for people with a lot of office workers. Ask them what it's been like to move all their workers to a work from home model. Brainstorm creative ways that you can be a helpful resource to your clients. And it's no surprise I'm going to say this, keep marketing. It's important to remember, history teaches us that things will bounce back. And, both consumers and businesses, or their priorities are going to shift in the way that they spend money. But you need to be proactive rather than reactive. It's very likely in the first few weeks, you can see it happening last week and again this week. Everything you see or hear or read is all about COVID-19. There is going to be a point where it's already at the point where it is absolutely exhausting. And there isn't really space for much else right now. But in the coming weeks and months, there will be space for other messages that are, positive, the human side of things. Again, proactively be thinking about what those messages are and how your business is talking about those things and how you're helping solve problems. So how can what you do already be adapted creatively to solve problems? And how is your business a helpful resource? And I'm going to go in more into, helpful and what does that mean? It really is being in the right place at the right time with helpful information and doing it with a human touch, meeting people where they are. And an anecdote about, this concept of your marketing content needing to be helpful. This is not a new concept. The most successful companies out there have been doing this for years. And whether they realize it or not, they're operating from less of an ABC, always be closing mindset, and operating from more of an ABH, always be helping mindset. Speaking of being helpful, I have a quick, handy, helpful resource that I will share in the comments below this post. It's an article we published about how you create the very best, most helpful marketing content. So that'll help you give you an idea of what we're talking about and get the wheels turning in your head and thinking about how you're going to do that. How you're going to be proactive, not reactive. And lastly, Lumen Marketing, we're here to help you. So we can provide what is called, what we like to call fractional marketing support. So sometimes you hear companies talk about, fractional CFO or a fractional HR person. Same thing, only for marketing. That's what we do. So if you've had to make the tough choice of, cutting full-time marketing staff or you have people that are unable to work, or whatever the reason, we can help. Let's talk. Finally, stay visible, stay heard, demonstrate love for your community. We're all in this and we will recover. Have a great day.